Hello, and welcome back to Tears of the Kingdom. This episode might be a little more short. I don't want to, sit here and explore things. I feel like that's something that's personal, you could do on your own, and it's kind of boring to watch. Maybe, I don't know. Say in the comments whether you want me to explore places. I think it's better if I just do the story. Maybe? Again, chime in. Tell me what you want. Not that anyone watches my videos. So we're gonna head over towards the place they zoomed in when Zelda called us. And pretty much this episode, we're gonna get the parachute and open the tower. A Boko shield? I know it's fun to explore. I love just sitting there for hours exploring the world, but I feel like for a video series, that's not a good idea. I don't know. It was different when I was doing the Breath of the Wild mod, and the main point of that was to be relaxing at the first. And so I was whispering and just doing things because it was nature sounds, I don't know. I want to complete the video so that I can get back to playing on my regular file, exploring on that one. Here's a new enemy. It's a bokoblin boss. And it leads a trail of regular bokoblin. At first, when I first saw this, I thought it was a moblin. Because moblins look like that in other games. It was like only recently they were that stringy looking dumb things. They're hard a little bit. I might avoid this guy. No, please give away. Please give away. And so things fall from the sky sometimes. You can go up. It's pointless to do it now before we get the paraglider because it doesn't zoom up to an actual island. It just goes up in the air. And if there's an island around, we can't get to it right now because we don't have the paraglider. We're going to go into this encampment, and everyone's going to be surprised to see us, because we've been missing. We went into the underground of the Hyrule Castle with Zelda, and neither of us came back, so they're looking for us. Link? Is that you? You're back? Oh, where have you been? Last that anyone saw of you of Princess Zelda was when you went to investigate the gloom. And then the castle rose into the sky and everyone's been so worried about what happened to you both. Purah has nearly worn herself out trying to figure out where you two went. Purah's over in the large building over there. Please report to her right away. She'll want to know where you're all right. Yes, sir. This is the little city outside of Hyrule Castle, outside of Hyrule Town. And this woman sells stuff. We could buy this, but I don't think I have enough. Let's see, how many rubies? I have 2 rupees. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to sell enough stuff without exploring. I might explore off screen, but I don't know. I don't want to explore in this file. I want to explore our main file. I'm gonna collect some gems so that we can afford that clothes. But there is a clothes we can get pretty early on. If we are... Must be someone else.
What?
That hair, those eyes, Doc! Dr. Purah! The swordsman is retired!
Okay. Now where have you been? Linky, you're not a ghost, are you? Hey. That looks interesting. Phew. One step at a time. What exactly happened?
So I don't know if Purah, like, grew into a teenager from being a child, or if she took another potion or whatever she did to make herself into a child to turn herself into a teen.
So when you and Princess Zelda go beneath Hyrule Castle, you discover a mysterious mummy which suddenly reanimates. Then Zelda falls into a fissure and vanishes. That must have been when the castle rose and the ruins fell. Then, later, you wake up on a sky island, saved by the arm that was stuck to the mummy. You get the Purah pad from an unusual creature, and learn that your new arm belonged to someone named Rauru. The Master Sword disappears. You hear the princess's voice, and find your way here. Huh?
Then,
What?
are you saying you came from up there? This Rauru you met, I think that's what the first king of Hyrule was named. Are they one and the same? So much of this doesn't make any sense yet. But I'm certain that mummy you found under the castle must be related to the upheaval. The castle rising up, the runes falling down from the sky. The mummy must be connected to it somehow. And then there's the most important detail of all. You're sure that you heard the princess speak to you? And she gave you a clear message to find her? If that truly was the princess, then that means she's alive. Maybe she's trapped beneath the castle and needs help. That settles it. I know you only just returned, Link. But I need you to meet with a search party up by Hyrule Castle. They've been searching tirelessly for you two. The captain in charge of the search is named Haas. Work with him to find the princess as quickly as you can.
Yes.
I know that mummy may still be lurking somewhere around there, which is concerning to say the least, but we have more immediate problems to deal with right now. I'm counting on you, Linky. Oh, we get a profile. Who cares? To the kingdom of Hyrule is complete, and now crisis at Hyrule Castle is a new objective. I'm gonna keep forgetting we don't have the paraglider yet, because I have the paraglider in my main file. So through this gate is Hyrule Castle Town. And it's being rebuilt by Hudson. And we can actually help. Nah, he's gone throughout the city and put these wooden things supposedly to rebuild, but it's just so we can mess around with building things with our ultra hand. So there's a shrine here. The Kayananis. Kiananis Shrine? Combat training. Kiananis Shrine. I don't know how to say that. So these are so dumb. We obviously know how to battle. We've been up in the sky for a long time. This shrine purifies the ancient evil. You who have entered here, heed my instructions. Use a side hop to avoid enemy attacks. This will create an opening that you can use to strike back. Yes, we know the controls from Breath of the Wild, so we can get this stuff. If I had room. Do a backflip to avoid enemy attacks and create an opening to strike back. You can repel an attack if you parry with your shield at just the right time. Strike back in the opening you create. This is the same shrine, pretty much, that we did in... Kakariko Village in Breath of the Wild. Build up your power and then release it to unleash a charge attack. Catch your enemies in this motion to damage them. Yeah, the first few shrines are, boring? We master the techniques. We can continue through and get our chest reward. I don't need that axe. They do a pretty good job of giving you rocks when you need to break boulders. Now let's get rid of something. Should have got that other rusty sword and got rid of one of our sticks. So I guess we can't, it's impossible to do a 3-heart run of this game. You have to do a 4-heart run if you want to. Me, personally, I don't like to get the health upgrades. I don't know why. Maybe to beat Ganon at the end of Breath of the Wild, I want to be stronger. But I feel like it's not that hard to just learn how to avoid attacks. No, I've never done it with Ganon. I'm talking about Blight Ganon from the first game. I'm not sure if I've ever tried it, but it seems like it would be difficult. I was having trouble with the Lionel that was in the first. What is it? I don't know, tower thing inside of the castle? There's little, like, lookout towers like that. And there's a Lionel in the first one. And I was having a little trouble with that. But I got it eventually. Hey, this area is off limits while we conduct our search for Princess Zelda and Link. You can't just You can't just come wandering in here like that. Link, it's you? I'm sorry, I had no idea that you had returned. Wait, if you're back, then does that mean we don't need a search party anymore? Huh? You should go talk to Captain Hawes. He's leading the search efforts here from the first gatehouse up ahead. You'll find it at the very end of the road. So the first time I landed on here, I was playing the emulator version on my Steam Deck. And I got sidetracked by a falling star. And I tried to come get it, and there was no way I got it. And then I ended up next to a cave, which was next to the castle. So I went into the castle area and talked to Haas first. And he told me to talk to Purah first. So then I talked to Purah, who told me to go talk to Haas again. And then Haas tells us to go back to Purah, because we actually see a sighting of Zelda in this part. And then I have to report it back to Purah. And then she opens the tower, which allows us to have the paraglider. Bye-bye! 5th Korok seat already. But yeah, this episode's probably going to be like 25 minutes, 30 minutes. The first time I did this, I climbed it. And then later on, I was like, oh. I could have just done an ascend. I pressed the wrong button. Oh yeah, that's something else I didn't realize. For the longest time, I didn't realize that you can throw items. So if you hold down the throw button and press up on the D-pad, you get to your inventory and you can pick up an item and throw it. So I'm guessing that's how you throw bombs without using bomb arrows. But I didn't know you could do that. So I keep pressing R to get to this menu for some reason, even though... Even in Breath of the Wild, you press L to get to the Sheikah Slate things. So I'm not sure why I press the other button so much. I guess because it's different. Because before you would press L and then use the D-pad to cycle through. Now it is a circle like Skyward Sword and Twilight Princess. This is Haas.
Sorry, but I'm in the middle of something. Huh? Link, is that you? You're alive and all in one piece, it looks like. Does that mean Princess Zelda is safe too? What a relief.
Actually, she's dead. I think she felt her death.
Hang on, you're alone? But you heard the princess calling out to you, and you're here to help with the search? Ah, I see. Maybe I don't. I'm a little confused, but that doesn't matter right now. What matters is continuing our search for Princess Zelda. I'm relieved to see you come up here and help us out, though. We needed some good news. The sheer amount of gloom has gotten overwhelming. Our work carries on, but we've been a bit dead in the water.
Oh?
Captain, it's Princess Zelda! Princess Zelda, she's safe.
Whoa! She went up into the sky. She's over there. Let's go.
Wait, what? You saw that too, Link. You saw Princess Zelda turn in the light and fly off, right? How strange. This is an emergency situation. Why would she leave without saying a word to us? We need to let Purah know about this as soon as possible. Considering what we have just witnessed, I think it makes sense for us to withdraw, but it will take a bit. Please, you must tell Purah about what happened here as soon as possible.
Alright. You do whatever you want. I'm gonna warp back to the Ananas shrine because it's better than walking. Maybe if it loads fast. Wait, I'm going the wrong way. We need to get back to the central square, which leads to the Lookout Landing? Is that what it's called?
Dedicated to the monument of the memory of the souls lost in the calamity.
Okay, can I get this Shrine Princess?
It's farther than I thought. So, there's a guy up there. I think that he'll give you... I think it is the battery thing. And this guy wants pose. And there's Robbie from the Kala lab.
Link, well, did you find anything?
Yeah, the princess came and she left.
You're telling me Princess Zelda was at the castle and then she transformed into light and flew it off?
No, I didn't say that. What are you talking about?
I've got to say, your stories are always so wild. But if you're telling me that's what you saw, then I've got to believe it. Sounds like we need to change our approach. Since the princess flew off, maybe we should redirect our efforts and dig into the upheaval, for now at least. I've already got a few regions in mind to start exploring. I bet we'll pick up clues about where she flew off as soon as we look around. Oh yeah, you've still got the Purah pad, right? Can I see it for a sec? It's a little worse for wear, but seems to be functioning fine. Map. Aha! All right. I forgot that before we can look at your overall map of Hyrule, we need to add map data from right around Lookout Landing. And for that, we need our Skyview Tower. Joshua, what's the status of the Skyview Towers right now? Let's see, me see. Outwardly, the structure looks to be complete.
That's the cave I found. Not sure why we're checking out this tower like it's some...
Oh, but the travel point is still underground. Final adjustments. The travel point needs tweaking. Sounds like I better get cracking. Sorry about this, Linky. I'll fix it up quick, so just hang tight. In the meantime, why don't you rest up? You must be pretty tired. The emergency shelter is just the spot for you. It has free beds and a kitchen, so it's well stocked for getting some rest and rejuvenating yourself. If you want more info, talk to the soldier who's watching over everything from the center, right there. Right where the emergency shelter entrance is. If you need clothing for your travels, you should go to Moob's shop.
Mub.
I'll be over by our Skyview Tower, so when you're ready to head out, just let me know.
Yeah,
Alright, Joshua, let's work on our final preparations for the tower. I'll handle the travel point.
check it.
Joshua, you're in charge of the switch.
Woohoo!
Okay, Doc, you can count on me.
I don't know what voice I want Joshua to have. Okay, let's go under here. We need to, for what I want to do, we need to cook something stamina. I don't know if we have anything that increases stamina. Oh, we have stamina mushrooms, okay. Not increases, but gives you back your stamina in the middle there.
Glad to have you back, Link. My name's Scorpus. I have been charged with managing Lookout Landing. If you have any questions about the place, any at all, come right to me. I will answer as best I can. Now please, allow me to open up the emergency shelter.
You!
Hey, it's me! Open up! This underground vault used to be an emergency shelter for the royal family. Now we're making constant use of it. Feel free to make yourself at home in our vault, using any equipment you want. Yes, ma'am. Okay, the main thing I want to do here is sleep and cook. I don't know why I want to sleep. I feel like that passes the time that she needs to... I don't know if that's required. I figure she needs a second to fix that thing. I don't know. Maybe you could just go right back. Okay, where's the cooking? This is what I need to get the uniform, to get the outfit that we're gonna get after we turn on the tower. And that's gonna be really in the episode. As soon as we get... Well, I don't even know. I've never done it. I just recently saw a video of someone showing how to do it, so I want to do it. So we're gonna do it.
If I put this here, then this goes there. No, that's not quite right. That should do it. Hey, Link, you all set? I just wrapped up here myself. The travel point is working fine now, or it will be once you do your part.
Hey!
We're ready, Josh. I pulled the switch.
Hey!
The Nintendo Switch?
So this lights up all the towers in the whole Hyrule. I don't know why they need their cutscenes to be so drawn out. It like shows several of them opening and doing that thing. Like why? Why do we need to see it? Just pan across and show that it's lit up on the bottom. You don't need to see a bunch shoot fireworks up in the air. We get it. There's multiple towers.
Oh!
All the Skyview towers have now been activated.
Yeah!
Okay, Link, your turn. Go hold the Purah pad over that terminal.
I'm not sure why this needs to be the Purah pad now and not just the Sheikah Slate. Didn't she make the Sheikah? No, the Sheikah Slate was an ancient artifact. It still could be... I mean, I don't know. I guess they made a duplicate of the Sheikah Slate. Robbie created, I think.
Alright, the Skyview Tower is now active on your map. That means you can now use this travel point to get here at any time instantly. The same is true for every Sheikah Tower you add to your Purah pad. Impressive, right? The Skyview Towers are about more than just traveling quickly. Their primary function is to survey the area, or more simply put, to make a map. The Purah pad works with the Skyview Tower and scans the topography directly onto the map. Pretty great, Only thing is, you need a paraglider when you're scanning. It takes a lot of skill and nobody here had what it takes. To be honest, that's why we haven't tested this out yet. We needed you. Which brings us to this.
We got the paraglider. This item given to you by Purah lets you ride the wind and glide through the sky. Press X in midair to activate it.
Right, it's showtime. Let's start with a test scan. Now it's time for our very first test launch. Our first test. Just step over there into the circle and find me afterwards, alright? I'll be observing from the research lab.
Yeah!
When the test scan is over, we'll have a final briefing on the search for Princess Zelda. And I'll also need to update your map with the places where the upheaval has been wreaking the most havoc. Best of luck!
Yeah, I don't want to talk to you anymore. It has to do this cutscene every tower, and you can't skip it as far as I know. And it's not as short as the map cutscenes in Breath of the Wild. Not sure why they decided to make them longer. I mean, that's a cool fact the first time, but I should be able to skip it for the multiple towers. And maybe I can, I haven't tried it. I mean, I pressed X and it didn't do anything. That's how you skip the Blood Moon cutscene.
We got a surface map. We even got a sky map.
And then we have to travel down. But I can actually head over to the castle that's floating in the sky. I haven't done this yet, but from what I watched on YouTube. In fact, it was today. Maybe. Anyway, from what I gathered. You can go where Ganon originally was. This is why we made that food. We can go where we fought the Calamity Ganon. And there's a special reward for us when we do. I'm not sure if this is where we fight Ganon. I assume, or Ganondorf. I assume it is. Hyrule Castle, first floor. So I've been to the first dungeon of the game, and it's kind of like a dungeon. It's still find five things, but I'm assuming they're going to be different in each subsequent dungeon because they were kind of different. I don't remember if we have to drop down here, or I think it's up here. I'm not sure if we drop down. Oh, we can't drop down. It's filled with dirt. Okay, so now we have to come up here. We have to light these torches. And that opens up this statue in the back of us, which has a chest, which has the champion's leathers. This garment worn by those in good standing with Hyrule royalty has been reworked with the latest improvements such as a new shoulder guard. And that's 5, baby. That's better than anything we got so far. So that's all I wanted to do in this episode. I'm gonna stop in this room and then we might explore the castle more in the next episode. I've never done that. So remember to subscribe to my channel, ring that bell, like the video, comment down below, and share the video. And in the next episode, we'll do what I said. Are you not listening? See you guys then. Bye.